Islamiyyah.
Islamic
Islamic morals enjoined upon every Muslim.
Islamic morals enjoined upon every Muslim.
As-sidqu, truthfulness.
Truthfulness.
Al-amanatu,
Al-amanatu,
honesty.
honesty.
Al-afafu,
Al-afafu,
chastity.
chastity.
Al-haya'u,
Al-haya'u,
bashfulness.
bashfulness.
And then ash-shaja'atu,
Ash-shaja'atu,
courage.
courage.
Al-karamu,
Al-karamu,
generosity.
generosity.
Al-wafa'u,
Al-afa'u,
loyalty.
loyalty.
Husnul jiwari.
Husnul jawari.
أضم حسن سكون حسن نون ضمنو حسن لم سكون حسن جيم كسراجي واو فتح ألف وجوار كسر الجوار حسن الجوار.
حسن الجوار.
الكرم
الكرم.
الوفاء
الأفاء.
حسن الجوار.
حسن الجوار.
الكرم
الكرم.
generosity.
generosity.
الوفاء
الوفاء.
loyalty.
loyalty.
حسن الجوار.
حسن الجوار.
Maintaining good relationship with neighbors.
maintaining good relationship with
You
neighbors.
say as-sidqu.
الصدق.
What is that?
truthfulness.
Al-amana.
Al-amana, honesty.
Al-afaf.
Al-afaf, chastity.
Al-haya.
Al-aya,
Bashfulness.
bashfulness.
Shaja'a.
Ash-shaja'a,
Courage.
courage.
Al-karamu.
Al-karamu,
Generosity.
generosity.
Al-wafa'u.
Al-afa'u,
Loyalty.
loyalty.
Husnul jiwar.
Husnul jiwar,
Maintaining
maintaining
good relationship with neighbors.
As-sidqu, a Muslim has to be truthful in belief, in thinking, in words and action. Do not lie. If you didn't do it, say I didn't do it. If you did it, say I did it. May Allah forgive me, right? Ask somebody else for forgiveness if you wronged him. Don't lie. Number 2 is al-amana. What is al-amana?
Honesty.
A Muslim has to be honest. Honest in words that somebody has given you or has said to you, but also if somebody gives you something, or if you text something from somebody, return it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding you. Inna Allah ya'murukum an tu'addu al-amanati ila ahliha. Allah is commanding that you return the trust to where they belong. You understand that? You have to be honest. Number 3, al-afaf. What is al-afaf?
chastity.
What is chastity? Behaving in such a manner, yani being decent, that you don't fall in a trap of committing sins or misbehaving. A Muslim has to live with dignity and honor. A Muslim has to be decent and what? And chaste. How do you walk? How do you talk? How do you smile? How do you dress? I'm telling you that. All this falls under
Chastity.
modesty, being modest. Being?
Modest.
Yeah, modest is another meaning of chastity. How do you conduct yourself amongst people? You find somebody jumping on the chairs and doing that is not modesty. There is no what? Iffa. That is al-afaf. Modest, chaste. You understand? Being civil. You don't misbehave. A Muslim does not behave. People are here, then you have to jump here, and then something is missing in your Islam. A Muslim should be known with akhlaq when you are amongst people. Yes. Yes. We understand that. Al-afaf. So say as-sidqu.
As-sidqu, truthfulness.
Al-amanatu.
Al-amanatu, honesty.
Al-afafu.
Al-afafu,
What is that?
chastity.
Or modesty, right? Say al-haya'u.
Al-haya'u,
What is al-haya? What
bashfulness.
does it mean? Shyness from
Allah.
such things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden, you should be shy. But also shyness of not following the commandments of Allah, like salah. You neglect your salah. You have to be, you feel shy and ashamed of yourself. Allah has given me health. Why can't I pray? 4 5 minutes, Allah, wudu, being clean, preparing myself, covering my aura, standing for how many minutes? Why can't I do that? How much has Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me in life? You understand that? You should feel ashamed of yourself. You don't need to be told. A person who is reminding you is only fulfilling his obligation, but it's you and yeah. Say ash-shaja'atu.
Ash-shaja'atu.
Courage. What is courage? Bravery, right? But you don't oppress people by being courageous. Don't oppress people, don't harm other people. No. You need to be courage when it comes to worshipping Allah subhanahu. Don't be lazy. You understand that? Don't be careless. But when it comes to brother call adhan, don't say, oh, I feel shy. Brother read salah, brother read Quran. Brother, you understand that? A Muslim has to be courageous and brave when it comes to learning his deen and acting upon his deen, teaching his deen, spreading, sharing his deen, telling the world that I'm a Muslim by action.
Someone flood the bathroom.
Yeah. You understand that? Do you understand that or not?
Yes.
But you should not be courageous or brave in disobeying Allah or committing sins or oppressing others. Say al-karamu.
Al-Karam.
Generosity. What does it mean?
Generosity.
Be generous, be kind, share, support, be helpful to your neighbors, to everybody. You understand that?
Yes.
Except to those who are fighting you, they don't want you closer to them. So what can you do?
Nothing.
You give them a break. Greet them and you give them. Lakin, good neighbors, your community, Ummah of Rasul Sallam, be nice to them, Muslims and non-Muslims, right? Be kind and generous even to animals. You understand that?
Yes.
Al-Wafa, what is Al-Wafa?
Loyalty.
What is loyalty? Be loyal to Allah, be loyal as a Muslim, loyal. But also, Al-Wafa means fulfilling your covenant or your promise. Be loyal. Al-Wafa. Be a person who fulfills. Even if you tell somebody I'm going to come, if you can't come, tell him that, excuse yourself. But do not promise things that you cannot fulfill and you make it to be your habit. Say, Husnul Jiwari.
Husnul
What is
Jawar.
that?
Maintaining good relationship.
We have 3 types of neighbors. A neighbor who is just a neighbor. Number 2, a neighbor who is a neighbor and a Muslim. No, a neighbor and your relative. But a neighbor who is a neighbor, a relative, and a Muslim, you have to fulfill their rights, Muslims and non-Muslims. We have to make differences in America. We are Muslims. We have a lot to give to our community. And all are good, right? All are
Good.
Read it these ones before we go. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillah.